And we are back again. Welcome, welcome,
Hello,
welcome.
hello. Wonderful Wednesday evening.
Yeah, right? Alright, just double checking audio levels again. Alright, everything's good.
Very good.
Okay, here. Yeah. I can tell where my head was at. It seemed like it might be right in the middle there.
So we were talking, and we decided that we're going to continue with the aliens because we were having so much fun last week. So, so that's what we're working on tonight. A little bit of little JavaScript, little chatbot, and little Phaser 3.
Yeah, so let's see. I think I may need to force this. Oh, I wonder. So, have you noticed if I do like a on the stream, if I force a refresh, does the whole screen go gray for a quick second?
Um, I didn't notice this time, but
Yeah, I feel like it. I mean, I see it do it inside Streamlabs, but I don't know if that's because it's like getting it started. Like OBS like is showing it to me that way, but that's not what's actually going out on the stream. Here, I want to do
I've
it again.
okay.
You should see it just before the little guy goes shooting up for the first one. Yeah, so it just happened.
Okay, I'm watching.
Or do you just see the monkey head go?
It does. It did blink gray just for a moment.
Ah. So
Hey, Jim.
yeah, so the reason is because I have it set up on the page, um, with this background. And I think what's happening is that this background is affecting it that way. So I have to keep that in mind because the reason I even have this here is so that when we run it locally, it's against something, right? So
Right.
otherwise, like, stuff doesn't show up anywhere. Oh, yeah. So now we actually get 2 aliens, huh? Do.
I want to be an alien. I want to do an alien.
Oh, why is? Oh, the animation didn't seem. Did we not have the animation working? We just had the movement.
Well, they're kind of like doing like a slide.
Whoa! You went like shooting across.
I did 10. I did a 10 boost.
That was kind of ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, so at least it's neat because now we got the different aliens showing up, right? On the screen, actually, we got 3 different ones you can see.
So looks like when he's moving left, he doesn't turn left at least, because we gave it so that they have like a thrust and then a slowdown.
You know what? We didn't. Cause that was kind of like last minute, I think, on the end of the last stream. We were kind of just slammed it in there to get it to do it, so we could actually see him, so you could control it.
Right. Yeah. So okay. Cool.
Yeah, because we don't actually have anything. Right, so we have the animation, but we don't do anything about the direction for them to be walking. We just do a jump, so it's like they're jumping there.
Right. And that's what that little like with their, which the jump does look kind of cool while they're moving, considering the way we have it. Kind of looks like they're like whoa, but
Yeah. Yeah, so Jim, now that you have an alien with the bang, now if you do bang alien and then like R5, yeah, there you go. You did it. So the part that would be interesting, because he does slow down, I think, so I'm wondering if we should do it as a velocity or if it should be an amount of time. And I'll tell you the reason I'm thinking about it is that people don't just kind of slow down because they're aliens, right? Since we actually have people versus like when they did it on Code Rush, they did it with hover, like supposed to be like drones, like the quadrocopters, the quadcopters.
right. Okay.
Right? So when they would move, like it would go and then it would slow down and it would kind of just drift a little bit. Boom. Yeah, and we only even do the jump for 3 seconds. Like we're not even. We just say jump for 3 seconds and then just stand.
Right. Oh, look
So
at you. I gotta watch them on the stream because I don't have the like you have the web page open.
oh, that's true. That's true. I forgot about that. Yeah. So we'll probably want to make that animation more of like a okay, now do such and such. So maybe we can make that part of the alien itself.
Okay, so do we? Right. Okay, so
We
we're gonna
have
have to like create a new animation strip for it, or like a new movement
I
thing, or
don't
no? Can we use what we got?
I think we can use what we've got. I don't think we have to create any new stuff for it.
Okay.
I think what the difference is that we've got these things here that we're now doing this forced movement, right, based on what they're entering. I'm wondering if we take it instead of having it here, we can Raz is invading.
So, oh, did it cover your screen? I'm sorry, I wasn't even thinking about that.
No, it doesn't cover my screen.
Oh, okay.
I was just looking over here at it. I saw Jim put in the down 10. 10's a
Oh, yeah,
lot.
there it goes. Yeah, 10 is a lot.
That's
10's
what
a lot of thrust.
So we've got the
Yeah, so that's
because what we're doing here is we're basically deconstructing the command, and then we're saying, okay, let's move it, right? And that's kind of what this is saying. And we're basically doing it directly to the alien body.
right.
So we'll have to see. Oh, YOLO, dude. Thanks. I'm even gotta follow. YOLO, do. YOLO.
That might be somebody I know.
Oh, okay.
It's dude, YOLO dude,
Okay.
Mr. V. Yeah, that's who I thought it was.
Mr. V. Sounds so mysterious. So I'm thinking on the
Jim's freaking out. We should put a bounce so we bounce off the sides.
We actually could. That the bounce isn't too bad, I don't think.
All right. Maybe.
We'll need to look up on Phaser what the answer is to that, because let's do Phaser 3. I've done it with sprites, but I'm drawing a blank on how to implement it again. Bouncing bombs. Right, but you can do, because you got to set, because what it is you got to do colliders, right? So we have that. Oh, here we go. Is it really just set bounce?
Wow, that would be super easy.
Right?
That'd be awesome.
So let's try that on here. Oh. YOLO, dude. The stream is getting covered up.
Because people like to play, man.
Yeah, there he goes.
Did he bounce?
Yeah. Well, you can see it on the stream or on the shares, Pete. Because So I've got the guy here, right? So now we're going to see two of
Okay.
them because not only do we have the stream going, which is over top of this, but this is actually the other piece underneath of that. So Jim's not going to see the. What I'm going to have to do is I'll reset the stream screen. Stream screen.
Okay. Stream screen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there he goes. I saw him bounce. Oh, look, he's bouncing up and down now too. Awesome.
Yeah. So boom. So I just did a velocity of 20. He is just gonna keep on going. So I did a bounce of 1, and I believe a bounce of 1 gives it full, like it doesn't
Jim
lose
didn't
anything.
bounce.
No, because Jim's on the stream. That's what I was saying. It's
Ah,
hard to tell like which ones are in the stream versus which ones are on the window that I have open.
right, because that's running the old code. Okay.
Yeah. I should probably set one that I can turn that off. Oh, there he goes. But now you can see him on the one that I have open. You can see him bouncing.
Yeah.
So I think what I did is the velocity of 1 makes it an equal bounce, right? So the power going into it, like basically you lose nothing from the bounce. So we can
Okay,
actually,
so it comes out just as hard as it hit it. Okay.
yeah. So I think we can actually change that, right? So we can say we want to set that to like an 8. So kind of hitting the wall will slow you down.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's a little more realistic effect.
yeah. Well, it's also so that the bounce itself is actually slowed down. So we got to do a new alien, and then we'll do right 20 again. I can't tell if it slowed it down. Oh yeah, it definitely did that time.
Yeah. I think it's taking a little off it, but it's not super dramatic.
Do we want it to be? How dramatic do we want it to be? Do we want it to be like pool kind of bounce? Like watch. Yeah, see, it definitely took it off. Like you could see it easier when it's going slower. Because so 0.7 means that it's going to reduce it by 30%, right? It's only going to allow 7% or 70% of the power to continue, like the velocity to continue.
Right. Okay.
So,
yeah.
So we can. Oh, I did 0.8. Maybe let's try 0.7. Maybe 0.7 might be better. I thought I did leave it at 0.7.
So that'll take it like 70% of when in comes back out on the bounce. Okay.
Yeah.
So you lose 30% every bounce.
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta do a new bang alien. And then I'll just do right 20 again. I just like had the alien stop and it was smiling at me. I feel like there's a way for us to get. Yeah, see, it definitely dropped it down. Whoa, Jimmy.
25. He's got to bounce all over the place.
Yeah. I think 0.7 is pretty good. Jeez.
Let's push the envelope.
Yeah, that's pretty pushed. Yeah. Oh, I think it would be good to try doing like should be able to do an angle because I think.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We'll do like that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right. So now we got to figure out how to get them running in the right direction. I wonder if there's I feel like we have to be able to see. So we can set the velocity. We can get the velocity.
Mm-hmm. And that'll sort of key us into the direction we're facing, right? Like.
That's what I was thinking, because like whether X is positive or negative, like that would give us give us a thing. Well, it's funny now because there's the stream has the version that without the bounce, and so that one just runs and hits the side.
So
so crazy.
So you think capturing the velocity? If we capture the velocity, that'll key us into which animation we need, and then we can just kind of flip it. So
Yeah, we can also see if there is velocity, right? Should it be running? So
yeah.
I'm wondering if we need to do that through.
So can we use the commands? You think? Like because we're doing an L and an R and a U and a D. We could just flip it when the command comes in.
But the problem is the command, they're going to bounce off the wall.
Oh, and then they'll change direction.
And they're
Yeah,
going
so
to
that's
change
not going to
direction.
help us.
That's why I was thinking it would be good to have the. It would be interesting too if we could actually adjust how fast the speed was of the animation. Can we do that from the play? Can we tell the play how fast we want it to go?
Like the frame rate kind of speed? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to reload the page, or reload the stream with the latest. Here, so
Okay.
they'll clear out all the aliens that we have on there. Like gray, and then it goes. Yeah, so need to do new aliens for the stream if you want to bring them up, and then that way you can bounce around that screen now. You should be able to. And then
Everybody grab their alien.
there we go. Whoa! Like did like the same, or Jim did the same one with me. He's like right behind me. Oh, that's so funny. Huh, the bounding box is weird. It's like the bottom of the screen is kind of like not exactly the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a little strange. It might have to do with the way you have it on the stream, even.
No, I don't think so. I think what it is the bounding box I didn't set correctly. Set drag, set tint. There's a way to set. There's a way to set the size. What is it? I did it in the rocket container.
Texture lifespan.
So here's what I ended up having to do. All right, so I can do that. I think I did it up here as well. Yeah. All right, so let me just copy this. I'll put this over in the alien. This way we'll actually be able to get the right size for the alien. Hopefully these bounding boxes are consistent, so we can take one of these. Just take the standing frame. Get its source and set that there. Oh, we don't need this one.
Okay. I see how what the problem is.
Right. So here we're getting the sprite size to set for container. Right. So because now if we were to, I keep forgetting. Sure, there's a way for me to go full screen with this. Just do like. All right, so now I'm down at the bottom. So now I should be able to do an alien on here, and then I should be able to go down.
Right.
See, it still didn't.
He still went below. Yeah, he still dipped under. That's why I was thinking maybe the screen was out of whack. But you think it's bounding box still's wrong?
Well, so I'm scrolled all the way at the bottom. If I do, let me see if I go left. Let's just do 3 so I can see. Like that one hit it Like, so the sides seem okay. I think the top even seems okay.
Yeah, it's just the bottom.
It's just the bottom. Let's try. Let me try doing up. Yeah, so the top worked good, but then why didn't the bottom? Oh, you know what we can do? Oh. I can actually do we can set the bounding box to turn on in the config here. So we can set in the arcade, we set this to true.
Oh. So now.
Now, oh, why am I not seeing the bounding box? Let me try reloading this.
That should give us that little, like the rocket hat, right?
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
There's the rocket one. Okay, there it is. Oh, that's a weird.
So why does it think that should be the size?
Very
Kapow!
interesting. It's kind of fun with all the little trajectory, like the debug stuff, where it shows the
Oh yeah, when it shows all the little.
yeah, like the line that it's moving in.
Alright, so we've got. Did I do something else here to set the size? Maybe that I'm like overriding it. Set collide, set origin.
Could it have something to do because it's no, never mind.
I almost want to. Interesting. Let's try putting a breakpoint on there, so I can see what's happening. Maybe we did the wrong thing. Oh, I don't need this one anymore.
Oh man,
What?
somebody did up 1,000.
Let's try to break it.
Right. See if we can bring the stream down.
Yeah, so, I'm going to reload this. Alright, so if I step, so I got some image data. It's saying the width and height of this image is 32, which is not right.
And that, so is that the size that little box is supposed to be then? Is 32?
That's what the size is of the box.
Yeah.
It's almost. I mean, it's definitely a square. What I don't fully understand is why that's. Why is that a square? Why is it saying the standing frame? Oh, wait a minute. The texture. Does this not get? Maybe that's a default. Maybe what it actually is saying to me is that we didn't get an image. Let me try.
Oh.
Oh, did I break it?
Something's error now.
Yeah, I think it didn't like it because I typed something in invalid. Oh, I'm gonna open up actual Visual Studio. That is a lot.
These guys are they're like load testing the stream bot.
Yeah. Right?
Up, right, left, and down. I wonder if that'll just kind of stay still.
I think it might. Since it's all even.
Yeah, just kind of sit there shaking.
Said more. Yeah, I did. I was wondering. I think the way we did it, we actually like add, subtract all of it at the same time, like so one will counteract the other. Oh, it just went bonkers. I don't even know how. Alright, so let's try this one more time. Bang that. Yeah, so let me look at the width on this one here. Yeah, so I've put one in that doesn't exist, and I get a 32 by 32 texture. So
Okay, so that's a default then.
yeah, that's like a default value. That's basically saying, hey, we didn't find that texture. Which is odd. It's odd mostly because of the fact that I know it works for the rocket container. And it's an image key. I'm wondering if it's because it's not a. I'm wondering if it's because it's not a an image. Really, it's like it's part of the Well, it's because it's loaded in with that atlas.
Oh, so it's kind of not what we think it is, maybe.
Well, that's my guess.
Can you set like the size of the? Can we go in and manually set it? Well, that's not really helping us, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, we definitely we can
yeah,
definitely do that. But if we want to change whatever it is that's in there, we won't be. It won't just kind of do it on its own.
yeah.
I think what I did. Yeah. So this. So it's loading it here. Oh, wait a minute. This is why we're having the issue. Hold on. Let me see if I can. See, it's a texture. It's a texture, and we gave it. So here's what is happening. So what I could do is I could. This actually is the wrong thing. What this should be is the key, because way that what's happening is we're doing it as a multi-atlas. So what's actually happening here is we are loading one texture with all the images on it.
Okay.
And then those images have, or those that texture has frame information that lets you name each frame on that single texture. So the problem is what I was doing here is I was trying to use scene.textures, and I'm getting the whole. What I'm trying to get is the whole thing. So the stand frame is just a frame name on that texture. So what I actually needed, so that's why I was able to do key, but key will give me should give me too big of a size. But at least it would give me something different.
Right. So that would be like the whole thing.
Yes. Yep.
In there. Wow.
Look at it bouncing because the frame is so big. It's bigger than the height of the screen.
Yeah. Okay.
So I should probably stop that, right? So what I'm wondering, it feels like there should be a way to get this information out of it. I think that there is. how to get the information out of that multi-atlas. I feel like we do it in the animations. No, it doesn't. There's got to be an alternative here. Let's try this. Phaser 3. Get multi-atlas frame data.
Okay.
Let's see if
It's going to be easy. Once we find it, I bet it's just going to be like, oh, there it is.
Yeah. I'm hoping. Oh.
Oh.
This is interesting.
It's that textures.get man.frames. And then that is that what's the output of that is? What's that? What comes out of that?
Eat all the frame information. So what we can do is look for this file name in it. So let's try it. Let's try this out. Let's see if that'll give it for us.
Okay.
Because we can do that right in. Let's do it in here. Oh, didn't I copy it? So now I should be able to do this. Nope. I want to do this is alien. I think it's aliens. Yeah, aliens.
So you're going to put that out on the console so we can see what's up.
Yeah.
See what that output looks like. Okay.
Yeah, so I think that will get us the right answer. I should probably come back over here and not use key. Let me just comment this right now. Should check in this code with commented out code in it.
It's the best comment. It helps you see the history of the code evolving.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's funny, look, it's like the size of the head. Oop.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, so you can see here, right? So now we... Ooh, this is even better, because it looks like...
Oh,
it
look at all
actually
this
puts these
information we
as
got.
So now we can get a cut height and width. It should give us what we're looking for. Nice. Nice. Cut height, cut width.
All right, so then that'll just
Yes,
give us what we need for our sizing.
I think so. So I think now we can get that for the sizing. I think we just go scene dot textures. Then we get the texture with the key, and then we get the frames, and then the frames is a named array. So instead of that, we'll just put stand frame. Say frame. So now we should be able to use this.
Is that stand frame has the name in there, so that's what you're passing into that frames to get it out?
Yes.
Okay.
It's one of the frames, right?
Right.
This actually needs to be width. I think. All right, let's see if that does the trick.
Gotta reload, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, didn't like something already.
Ooh. Array for each.
This scene
What?
textures. Oh, is not a function. Wait. Oh, it's textures.get.
Oh.
Like, I know it worked at one point. Alright, so let's see if we step over that one.
Well, I'm having some internet issues,
Uh-oh.
actually. Yeah. Getting some slowdowns to just check my ping. It's getting very long.
No.
I'm gonna try and do something. I may blink out for a minute.
Okay. So, I think I got the box the right size. Oh, we lost Pete. Oh, no, he's back.
All right. Am I back? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So
Lost you for a second.
I don't know if that helped at all, but I switched to the wired connection.
Ah. Okay. Click on the wrong button. I'm wondering if this is upset with us because we're doing it before we set the origin. Mm-hmm. So we got the right size.
It's right, but it's drawing it from the center,
Yeah.
which is weird.
What the heck?
Something's odd about that.
Frame info has already been declared. Oh, I copied it instead of cutting it. Yeah, and part of it is because... so now it's got some other size that's not the right size.
Yeah, now it's worser.
Yeah, it's definitely worser. So the question is, like, what's the... That's not even the right size. How did that happen? Hey, Pete, can you create an
Alien?
Yeah.
I sure can.
So it looked right, and then it didn't set it properly.
Yeah, right?
Whoa. See, there goes your velocity. Down, down, down. No velocity. So moving this down here did not help. I'm wondering what happens if we turn this off. I think I turned that on because of the nameplate over the overhead. And so that gave us a way to put that there easier. Oh, maybe not.
Okay.
This looks like... It looks like 00 means center of the alien. Wait a minute, what if I do this and I say... What if I do set origin on here? Let's try that. think that's the right answer. Come on, aliens. Oh. Didn't like the set origin. Set origin on a container is not a thing. I think we're going to need to look up. I think we're going to have to ask the almighty Google.
Yeah.
Because wait a second, we did something over here. Because we set the size, because we wanted, almost for the exact same reason, we did it over here. You know what? But we don't have a... Yeah, so we don't have a set origin over here. Oh, why did I do it over here? Let's try taking this out. All right, so that worked, but it put the nameplate right over the person, over the alien's head.
Right.
Let me remove.
Which is not as good.
No, but we can shift it around. So the only reason
So we can push the text down. Okay.
Yeah, so the way that it works is like everything is relative, like to something inside a container. So like what I can do is, so this here is where we're actually setting that position. Let's just try making this 0, 0 and see what that looks like. Because I don't know exactly where that puts it.
Okay. My screen refresh is pretty slow, so.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It's kind of choppy. Yeah, I don't know, that my bandwidth's really having some trouble.
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody just started playing a game or something in the house or what, but.
Well, you were having issues with Frontier the other day, right?
Yeah, that was complete outage. Yeah, that was weird too.
All right, so here we go. We've got this. So we can see if we start it at 0, 0, you can see it starts the button. It's like the top of the text box is like right in the middle. And I think this is like the box for the button that it puts in there. So I think what we can do is, we actually do know the size of it now. Oh my goodness, I clicked it again. The size of the alien was 66 wide. So that's 33, which is about what we had in here, right? So I think we had minus 38. So the problem is now we need to go up enough, and I believe it was 92 tall. So
half.
Yeah, so what if we do
6?
What's that?
So it was like 46 is half of that, so like 50. Give you a little space.
Well, you need to do so 46 would put the top of the text right at the top of the alien. So we want to put the name a little bit higher. I think we need to go about 16 because it's 16 pixels, right? So we could do.
Okay.
I think we actually did 8. That's why it was minus 18 when it was 0, 0, is because it moved it up just a little bit. So we'll probably want to do
like 70.
Yeah, 74. And then what? So 38. This is going to be weird. So this is something I actually wanted to work on here. Is the name? One of the problems I have with the nameplate is it's not centered. So let's just take a look and see what this one looks like. And so the text, it kind of depends on the size whether it's going to actually end up working or not.
Right, because the size of the text box is determined by the amount of characters inside, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it flushes it over.
Yeah, but it's pretty good. Actually, that 18 is too much. I think we can bring that back down. So 18. Maybe we can just do 70. Maybe that'll be enough. But yeah, so I wanted to try to figure out like how to figure out how long the text was going to end up being, and then moving it.
Right, because so you have to get a measure of that text box first, and then sort of like find the center of both.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder. Oh, I wonder if this. You know what I have to do? That was a mistake. All right. Let's. I think I want to break into it. I want to see if there's anything on there, because that. What I never ended up actually doing was looking at that nameplate and seeing if that actually had something in there. So does this have a width? It does. So I wonder if I can take a width and do that, and then. All right, let's try that. Whoa, Jimmy!
Here they come.
It's so funny because on here it doesn't have the time delay on it because they were all synced up exactly. So they did that thing that they used to do where it kind of felt like they just like folded out.
Yeah.
And then folded back. Yeah, so I think that I should be able to do this. Oh, shush. I can do set X. We want that. Oh.
I'm sorry, your screen share isn't refreshing. Oh, there it is. Now I see it again.
Oh. Yeah, so what I did, so what I'm trying to do is I'm going to take the nameplate, I'm going to set its X to the value of the width divided by 2. And I have it times 2, but I meant times -1 because I want to switch the sign on it. Alien curtains. Yeah, Jim, that's funny.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, it was a weird effect.
Let me see. Let's try doing that. So now the Egypt one. Oh, did that work?
It looks like it worked.
Oh.
Let me do one, and then because that'll be a different size.
Yeah. Yeah, move it to the right a little bit. Because I see button, and button looks good. All right. That's good. Then I can still make this a little bit lower. Let's do 66.
Oh, I put down 3.
That's all right.
Instead of D.
Oh.
But you can see it.
Yeah.
Looks like it's centered up.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't get an error on that. So that's good. So that's working. It's still a little too high. It's just a little high.
The nameplate itself.
Yeah. Actually, you know what, Jim?
Maybe like a smidge.
If you create another one, Jim, that would help, I think, because when we do it, your name actually has a letter that goes down. Like we have P in Pete's House of Code. All right, so we got a little room for the Y. So the question becomes, like, you can see how there's a little tiny gap there. I don't know if that's sufficient. It makes the other ones feel like they're high, I think.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't have it going down into the graphic either.
I know.
I think that's okay. I don't think we need to agonize over those 2 pixels.
I'm agonizing. I want to push 2 pixels. Yeah, so now we can actually let's turn
Make
off.
it all caps. That's all.
I have this weird feeling that we're going to run into a weird problem because of the fact that we moved the origin this way. But I think it's, I mean, generally it's okay. Yeah, right, Jim? I think it's down like a pixel tip. Do it. We can mess with it. It
All
takes
right,
nothing.
fine. I'm outvoted, I guess.
You know what? This is not a democracy. All right, so button looks okay. I also took off the bounding box so that we could see it a little bit better. Oh, that was weird. I got a thing saying it was trying to reconnect the chat.
Oh.
Yeah, that doesn't look too bad.
No, I think it looks pretty good even. And the Y's not touching the graphic, so.
Get back here, Jimmy. Yeah, see, I think that looks good. And we bounce in the right spot, right? So we should actually be able to... Let me do... Oh. Yeah, that looked good.
Yeah, hit the bottom, huh?
Yeah, I think that's... Yep, perfect. Now, ooh, scroll up on the screen, bang. Awesome. All right, so now we're hitting all boundaries right. Excellent. So, yeah, so we got that. I want to refresh the overlay. So now with that being refreshed, all that stuff that we just did will now work on the main screen. So we could change. One of the other things that we did was we have them all start along that left side. That was mostly so we could see it.
Right.
Do we want to change that so it can be anywhere on the screen?
Like where you're going to spawn from?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Just randomize that a little bit.
This does the invasion. Oh yeah, see, because here
we
took it out. I have a comment in there. Actually, I may leave that still somewhat more, but let's do like 400. Only because I just realized I don't want to have to keep scrolling to the right to try to find my guy when I'm working on it. Ding. Come on, you got it. Ow! All right. So with the
that should be one of the games we play. Be like shuffleboard. If you can get them like stop in a zone.
like shuffle aliens. Yeah. We could do shuffle aliens.
I have to get them to collide with each other. That'd be something else we could do.
That is actually not as hard as it seems. Alien bocce ball. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Because there's so one of the things like to make aliens like collide with each other, you can set them to a group and that they can then collide in that group. And so each new sprite you put in there it has that collidability.
What? So they would like bounce around?
Yeah.
Oh my.
So we want to see if we can put that in there. Let me just check this in real quick.
Imagine what that invasion would look like.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, well we don't the invasion doesn't have like anything that it doesn't have the bouncing. You gotta remember, right? Because we actually didn't
that's
want
right.
that one to be bouncing. Because it wouldn't have been able to get off the screen. That was part of the reason we actually wanted to walk off the screen, not come on here. So changes did we do?
Yeah, so now we're gonna have to try and hit each other.
Yeah. I think that's gonna end up being easier than you think.
We're trying to hit each other.
Yeah. Let's set that, stage that. Alright, so we fixed the name plate centering and aliens now bounce. Alright. Yeah, so let's look it up real quick because I don't remember exactly how to do it. So we say phaser 3 bounce off other sprites. Let's talk about maybe bouncing bombs will actually have it in there. Yeah.
Okay, so it's just a collider.
I think so. Let's see. All right, I'm pretty sure this was it. What we're doing though, this is the part that I'm trying to see, right? Because you want to be able to have players. Maybe it's just that these. So this has them bouncing off platforms. How do we have them bounce off each other? Do you know what I mean?
I do. Because those were the platforms were the it's not static, whatever the term they use, solid or something like that.
Yeah. Why does this have this in the update function? That doesn't seem like the right spot.
So,
what if I just put the array in there twice?
What do you mean?
I don't know. I think what I'm thinking of is in here. What we can do is, let me first do it up here. So I'm wondering if we can do a thing where on the create, we'll create the group. I don't think we need this anymore. So we create this aliens group, and then what's the answer for the group? Physics.add. So nope. Add group. I think that's right. Yeah. Because then what you do is whenever you create a thing, you put
it into the group, right?
I thought so. This doesn't look like what it's doing though. Let's see if we can see about more. Phaser 3, physics, groups.
It's a little confusing.
Well, it's because we're trying to get everything in this that we're adding into the system to collide with itself, right? Which is a little bit different um, than normally in the game. Like you wouldn't have like bullets colliding with themselves. Like they would just be running into something. So you could say, here's a list of bullets, and I want to have it whenever it runs into a list of platforms or walls. I want to make sure that they, that they collide.
Right.
But I'm trying to figure out how to get the groups. So bullets add group. I feel like there's more to it than this. Let me see. Let's try phaser 3. Add container. Nope, that's not quite what I was looking for. So the containers have all the stuff of like a thing that's like it's itself. Which is right, but it looks like when you do the group, see, this it should be stored for the game object. So I think let me just try it and see what happens, because now that we have this, let's come down here, and then whenever we add the alien, let's include it in the, so let me get rid of that and
I can see your screen again. Yay.
what happened? It was out that whole
No,
time?
the video it just freezes up once in a while. So I was still looking at the webpage we're looking at. Yeah, I don't know why it's happening tonight, but like you said, I was having some internet issues yesterday. So who's to say?
Yeah. All right. So now I think I should be able to do group.add. Let's see if it gets upset about that, because I feel like I was doing that in this RPG game I was trying to learn how to make. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine. Oh. Wait a minute. Where's my... Oh, I don't think he got created. Oh, no, there he is. Oh! Oh, so...
Where'd he go?
Gravity took him.
Oh.
But, wait a minute, if gravity took him, why didn't he bounce?
He must have to hit something. I guess the edge doesn't count.
You know what? Now that he's put in there, I'm wondering if the stuff that we added here for the set world collider stuff ends up being a problem. Right? So I'm wondering if we need to I wonder if we need to do that on the group here. So like something like that, I think.
Oh, on the whole group?
Yeah, let's see if it yells at us. Oh, didn't like it. I think that's part of what the problem is, though, is that this is on here. Maybe there's. We'll try it. Let's see. Nope. Let's see. Where? It's close. There's something about no. So like this. This is getting trickier.
Seems a little harder than we thought.
Yeah. Groups. Let's see. Oh. Oh, there's like a configuration for it.
Yeah, so you can just set a movable equals true, gravity false, and then they will collide with each other. Is that? Huh?
Wait a minute.
That's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Did your screen change now, or are you still looking at Stack Overflow?
No, I changed it.
Okay, I'm still waiting. I'm still looking at Stack Overflow.
I was trying to get the. Yeah, it's funny because your video, like on the stream, is like your normal size, and like I haven't seen any like hiccup in your video.
Yeah, and I can hear you the whole time, but like that, and it sounds fine. But the screen share just like
I wonder if I
does
need
nothing
to stop
for a little
before I
while
start the
sometimes.
screen share. Maybe I need to stop and start it.
Well, we're pretty far in. I mean, making a go of it. We've dealt with worse.
Yeah. Let's see. There's the physics. No. Because I'm wondering. Phaser 3 groups collide. World bounce. Jimmy. All right, so
So these guys they were bouncing around, right?
okay, so this might be phaser 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm looking at this. I'm like, no, that's not how you do it. Oh, it's forgot that doesn't actually take me to it. But it looks like I wonder if it works similarly though. So the pineapple that gets created in there is actually setting it to it. So we should be able to leave that the way it is. Well, let's try seeing what happens if we just do this one here. So if we do that, it should, at the very least, not screw around. All right, so it didn't. It's able to create an alien. It stands still. I'm able to get it to move. Oh, but it does not have anything to slow it down. It just keeps going. Oh, and it did not collide. It's almost like it lost all of the physics settings that we applied to it internally.
Like it got overridden by the group settings.
I'm wondering. Yeah, exactly. We could check that. We could try it by so I think if in here at the very least I think we can add it to the group and then update the body. Let's see. Let's do this one. So we'll do that. We'll also add in the one for the bounce.
Okay.
We'll do the bounce, and we should probably do the set drag.
I think you got an extra dot up there.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, so
yeah. So now
now you're going to do that down there. So the idea would be that it would be part of this whole new way that we're putting this together.
So this will do it. Put it to the group, and then we'll reset those and see if that fixes it. Maybe there's another way that we can actually do this that might be better. But let's just see if this actually solves it. Alright, so let me get an alien up. Where is my alien? Oh, there he is.
Alright.
And let's go do left 3. Alright, well the drag's working. And the bounce worked.
Okay.
So that is what is happening, is that it's getting overridden as it's added to the container. I'm wondering, or to the group. I wonder if the group. What should we do with this group? I'm wondering if it should be a thing we pass in. So like, what if I took this and I added it here? So if I take that, because then I can come over here into this portion and I can take that as, oh shoot, I added it in the middle, didn't I? Let me add it at the end. Not really where I want to put it, but I only want to put it in. I only want to do it for the ones that I'm these specific ones, because otherwise we don't want to have a group. So we can just try to do that. And we shouldn't need to do.
It's very quiet in here.
We shouldn't need to do anything. What do you mean? Can you not hear me? Can you
Hey,
hear me?
John.
Oh,
I
I think I
can
must.
now.
Oh, I must have hit something to mute Skype.
Okay. I
But
was like, nothing happening.
but I didn't even have Skype. Oh,
Weird.
that's weird. So Control M. Apparently, no matter where I am, will mute Skype.
Hmm.
I did not know that would happen. I apologize. So if we were to do. What if I take the group here and then just do add this? Like there. Well, that. Well,
Oh.
do you know what I mean? So like I'm passing it in so I can do stuff with it first, add it to the group, and then.
So you think that won't override it if you do it that way? Group
It didn't.
add this. Okay.
So it seemed to work.
Interesting. Okay.
So now we need to get them to collide with each other. And I wonder if we can we just do something like what was the where do I create colliders? Physics add collider. So if I do and then do aliens group. So what if I do that? It seems so what I did is I basically set them both to it. Like them both in the same list. Let's see if he gets upset about it. Alright, so I'm gonna need you to create an alien.
I gotta reconnect real quick because I had shut down because my bandwidth was so bad. I turned the stream off. So I'll do it just a sec.
Alright, let me see if I can try to do this. Alien down 4, right 1. Yes! They now bang into each other.
Oh, do they?
See, you just kicked them.
Whoa!
He came back and he kicked you.
All right, there you go.
Where did Jim go?
So that's fun. So now they can bang into each other.
Yes. Yes, they can. I think it's interesting how it actually takes momentum away from it. Like... I wonder if we can control how much that happens. Like, there's got to be some value. What's that?
It's part of the bounce. It's part of the bounce, right? Like the way that it's pulling off the, like taking the momentum down.
What if we set the bounce to 1 now? Or like let's do 0.9, so there's some little bit of slowdown. Actually, you know what'd be neat is to I think now I should just do it on the stream itself. Yeah, there we go. So now we can do it on the stream. Gotta get an alien up. Oh, I've got an advantage because I can see it right away. You guys have to wait on the stream. I can go and attack you right away. I think I need to get to a different angle on you. Go right a little bit, Pete. Like 10 or something. Alright, so let me try doing 30 to the left. Definitely keeps you going. You still slow down a lot, so like you don't bounce off as much till you transfer all your energy. So maybe the set bounce does talk about how much energy is transferred to the next guy.
It's pretty cool though.
Yeah, right? Let's see if I do. You know what's interesting too is that I wonder if the bounding box being a square makes it so it's a flatter transfer.
You mean like if it was rounded, you would actually get like sort of an angle? You could put like a little.
Yeah, because so the reason I say that is I tried to angle onto you, and so but it didn't transfer any of the Y momentum to you.
So it sort of just slid off.
Yeah, I didn't do enough. Oh, it's hard to tell. That's pretty funny. I can't. That's kind of neat getting that working.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad we were at least successful.
Yeah. So what's neat, right? So now that we've done the group, and we can now do colliders, I think some of the next steps that we'll probably want to be able to try to do is get the get something else onto the screen that will kind of give us something to actually go after, right? So maybe we can
like
have stuff like, yeah, like maybe the first thing we can do is just have something pop up on the screen like stars or something that they go and have to run towards. Because I think I even have an animated star and stuff like that that'll kind of like rotate.
Yeah, we might be able to take stuff off of that. The rest of the things that match these aliens off that sprite sheet.
Yeah, what was left on there?
Oh, there's tons because it was like to build out a whole platformer. I mean, I don't know about there wasn't like other aliens, but there was bad guys and there was all kind of weird little blocks and bricks and.
I know. Where did I put it though? Let me see. I'm trying to go through some of the stuff. See here. Where would I have put it? I didn't put it in the downloads. Was this? I don't think this was it. Because I don't think this is aliens. No, this is. Let me see what this one was. Oh, it is. This is it.
Yeah, that's it. There's the aliens.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's other stuff too.
Extra animations. Okay. Doesn't look like they have a lot of animations though. Let me see. Yeah, I think these are just like either alive or dead or whatever this is. Maybe so they can flash or something.
So those are like the baddies. Oh, look, there's spiders up there.
Yeah, they don't have any animations to them. That's the only thing I was trying to look to see if they had. So, I mean, we could actually even kind of create a platform in the game. Let's see, base pack. Let's see, items. Let me switch this to. Oh, so they even have like gems on here, so we can even do like colored gems. You know, I think that's part of what we'll have to look at doing too. Is we'll have to actually add kind of like a HUD to the screen, so you can kind of see like kind of a score.
Yeah, because you got gems and coins, stars. That's not bad. We can make something happen. You could even have some like there's flags and stuff, so we could have races.
Yeah, right.
Could have obstacles. Put a little crafting engine in, so you have to collect the different stuff. Be awesome.
There's a new game. Oh, I'm saying new, but may have been even out for a little while. That's supposed to be kind of like where everything is crafted by the players. Was it standalone, solo? It was something like that. Lone. Something where it was like a lone.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I get the idea because you're saying solo and lone and.
yeah, it was. I know. I was trying to remember. I was like, let's see if it was on. Because it was on Steam. Uh, let's see.
Oh, look, there's an animated snail. And an animated flying guy. I'm looking at the texture pack on my.
I gotcha.
Let's go in here.
Where were you seeing that under?
So I'm actually here. I'll paste it to you. I think it's the same thing you're looking at, but
Well, no,
yeah,
I
there's
know,
a snail. So it's got a walk one and a walk two.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
how much
okay,
do
so-
snails walk, right? They just kind of slink along.
Yeah, we got a slime.
And the fish.
Oh yeah, look.
There's a swim one and a swim two.
Yeah, so we could actually put a little.
Yeah, we could have some
around.
baddies crawl around. Yeah. Crawl around or fly around. There's a whole enemy sprite sheet even. Okay. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, so I think we can kind of get some of that stuff in there. I don't know. I'm thinking about cutting out here kind of soon.
Yeah, I know you had some work stuff going on, and we've been at it for like an hour and a half. So, yeah, I'm cool with that, man. We got the little guys bouncing around.
I know.
So that's pretty cool, and hitting each other.
That is pretty cool. Let me see. Go right.
Oh, this is the full set. Here, John, I'm gonna.
Oh, did the alien invade not trigger? Actually, it looks like the JavaScript stopped on the stream. Bot disconnected.
Ooh. What?
Oh. When did that happen? Ah, the bot couldn't reconnect to Twitch. Yeah. I think, Pete, that was the link that you'd sent to me.
Yeah.
That I downloaded it from. Yeah, I've got all of that. Yeah, okay. It was in that folder. I found it. It was just I didn't know where.
Yeah, because this one had all like the trees and weird lollipops and all kind of crazy stuff in here.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. Oh. No. try this again.
Just still not able to connect?
No, it looks like it reconnected now. I don't know what happened there.
They shut us down. Too much alien work.
Oh, Alien Invade might fail, actually. I just realized because I did this thing in there that I meant to address was that if the group doesn't exist, so we should only do it if, like that, I think. I think that's what we needed to do. Yeah, all right, let's try it again. Oh, it still didn't like it. Why would it let me... I guess I should open it back up again and see. Let's check this real quick. I don't want Alien Invade to not be working. Oh.
Looks like it's working.
Then the stream did not refresh the cache. Let's try it again. All right, there we go. All right, so now it's working. You know, we have those doing a tween. I wonder if they would actually run into each other if we did it.
Yeah, it might be kind of weird, huh? If they were hitting each other.
I don't know what happens with tweening in physics bodies. It would be an interesting experiment.
It'd be kind of cool to be able to do like a alien popcorn. Kind of throw them all in motion.
Yeah, right. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Let's try doing it real quick. I think we can. Because we're going to have this, so... Let's go to that, and then here we should...
Okay.
So if I just pass that in... Oh, I gotta do it for this one too. This new song that just came on in Pretzel is really weird sounding. It is called World Map by Aphelion. It has a picture. Let me show. So it has this picture. It says Pirate Burglar. Original video game soundtrack. Interesting.
Huh.
Sounds really weird.
Pirate Burglar, huh?
Yeah. Alright, so I've got all those guys in there, so... Ooh, I gotta hide it, otherwise it's gonna get messy.
Alright, so here they come. Are they hitting each other?
No.
They're not.
They can't get off the screen though. That's why they're like bouncing up against the screen, because they're colliding into the edges. Oh my goodness. So I guess it wasn't that simple.
No.
I think part of the problem is that we've got aliens. Yeah, I think part of the problem is that we've got aliens that are what am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Oh, I think we'd have to do something where we have to give them velocity. So part of the problem is we don't have any velocity, and so where they're just getting placed on the screen. so it doesn't have any motion to it. So there's no way for it to actually run into it. Really, notoriously, Jim. Unruly. That's why it's hard to hear them on the giant radio telescopes. So now we got. All right, good. Got them working. All right. Well, it's only 15 minutes early, but I think I gotta.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to run.
All right, man. Well, I guess that's a wrap.
That is a wrap.
So,
Jim. They definitely do. They definitely do. That is very unruly. Jim, thanks for joining us. Thanks, Mr. V. And I guess everybody have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your week.
See you next time.